they got stopped in their tracks. They might have gained 1 yard on the play, brings up 3rd down and 5. Ball control. It's like you said, that's probably their best defense. Dragons struck a lot quicker. I think it was 9 minutes and something to go when they started this drive.
It was. I think they've had the ball about 6 minutes.
Okay, full house. 1st down and goal. It's absolutely gorgeous, Coach. Makes you jealous, don't it?
Yeah, but now these young guys would probably disagree with us.
Adams takes a snap. They run the power 6 play. The Dragons. Rock Hill give it with the extra point attempt coming. Looks like number 1. Hazley Math will be the kicker. That's a exactly 2 minutes down, 7 yards to go. At the 44-yard line.
Well, Coach, I don't think we've come out one time tonight without 2 backs. Everything we've done been 2 backs tonight so far.
You're absolutely correct. This time we're going to only have 1, Coach. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 7 bounds. And it was well over his head.
Corner and a safety, right up the hash.
Right up the seam. You're right. 1 minute on a running clock. Dragons touchdown.
Keep our defense off that field and keep those boys from getting so tired.
Right, and you know they're only going to have a 1 minute break here at the end of the quarter. Polson to attempt the extra point. I think it's Hunt holding. Oh, good. Dragons lead 13-6.
Yeah, they did away with the post.
Right. Rock Hill is going to have this time they're wing T, and they hand off 4 or 5 here. I'm sure they'll go for it. The Dragons hold them to nothing here. I don't know. Hazley Matthews. Hazley, would that be female or male? Sounds female, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to make any comment, Coach.
I know it. They'll probably blast us out of the. A little shorter this time. Taken at about the 8-yard line.
Coach,
broke a couple out. Well, he seems to be doing a pretty good job. And this time it's fullback, and he is dropped. Matter of
we scored in one.
At the end of the game, you know, you want to go for 2 at home. Hunt, Kitts. They may get the ball again before the half is over.
Well, I mean, they might.
This morning, and the battery was still good for about 5 minutes. All right, trip receivers right, 1 receiver left. Jackson, he takes a snap, he drops.
They were slow playing.
They thought that there was probably going to be a screen pass again, and all 3 linebackers, son.
I think
he might be 0. 28 seconds to go in the half.
And Coach Rock Hill's in the prevent. They're playing for some shout-outs see if I can find our special guest.
Okay, I'm going to for you. Okay, I got a special shout-out tonight for me succumb to dementia Friday at about a little after 1 o'clock. And so I'm going to shout out to my family. First one's going to be my brother Mike. Thank you. I think he's here tonight, Coach, in the stands. And he's come up from Florida. Mom's funeral or viewing will be tomorrow. Or Sunday, excuse me. Sunday from 4 to 7, 5 to 7 for the public. And our funeral will be Monday at 11. So I'm going to give a shout out to my family. Mike Harris and his wife Cheryl. My sister Francie. Her daughter Jennifer's coming in from San Antonio, Texas. My brother Ricky Jr. more that I cannot recall. My stepbrother Joe may be coming in from Chicago. I think he's been over in Italy, and he's going to try to make it Monday. And his wife Connie. My daughter Ashley Whitley and her husband Matt, and their son and daughter Stella Grayu and her husband Keith, and Frankie June Donahue. My lovely wife Peggy. And I think that's about it. My mom was 90 years, Dan Patton, and she will be buried next to him on Monday. So that's going to do it for shout-outs right now. We'll give a few more maybe later on. But it's time for us to take a break, and you can enjoy the bands. And I don't think Fairland's going to perform at halftime because this is homecoming activities. There won't be enough time. So you can listen right now. They're introducing the homecoming court. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes from now.
Where'd Jerry go?
Miss Hayden Bailey.
Sit down here, Coach. And as soon as Jerry gets back, good to see you. I got a hold of Mary and I said, man, trying to get a hold of your dad. And told Jeff, I said, well, I'm just going to talk to Coach Lane. And I said, been out here a long time, didn't know good stuff out there.
I gotta remember how long I've been retired since 11.
Yes, you will.
11 years.
You enjoy yourself, pushing it.
Keep busy.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of
Say right there.
applause?
Bring Jackson to come in. He will
Rock
talk.
Hill High School homecoming queen, Miss Hayden Bailey and her court.
His grandkids.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
Hey, Mark, for you.
Good work. Good to see you. Haven't seen you forever.
I know. Where you been hiding in the hayfield?
A little bit. That's what I've done today all day.
Now,
I'm so friggin' stiff I can't hardly walk.
now he told me a good.
Kill me just coming up these steps to the Lord. The stadium is huge.
I made it.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, this is facility is improved.
Where
I
did Jerry?
cannot believe
Where did Jerry?
your people up there is pretty stiff. That's all. They all think they're friggin' company up and all that crap. All that. It's awesome.
Feels like that and stand
And we replaced the carpet again. We already had to replace it. Lost about, I lost about 45 or 50 pounds in the last year and a half. Yeah, I'm great as well. Linda's family. I've been white since I retired.
Hey, you will.
Dad was at a wedding. My brother, David, told me that he liked Kevin Brown. What do you into? What were your thoughts?
All right, folks, we're back at halftime, and we have a special guest that I was glad I finally found him down on the track looking. And the guest here is somebody that's dear to my heart. I played football for him at Chesapeake a long time ago, but that's not the reason I got him here tonight. I got him here tonight because he is now in the Rock Hill High School Hall of Fame. And he's been the principal out here at the high school, served as superintendent for a while, now retired. I'll never forget the first game that I coached against Rock Hill at Fairland. The first person at the door to meet me after the game was you. Never forget, and I appreciate that. But hey, I want you to tell us a little bit about you. I want you to tell us about your career, how you've been in education all these years. You can even talk about the Chesapeake years. You're allowed to do that. Okay. I want you to talk about your family and your grandkids, and talk about retirement.
Okay. I taught for 35 years, and I taught industrial arts and science. I loved that, and coached. I coached for about 15 years, and coached football. I coached wrestling. I coached wrestling at Galplis, and and Chesapeake and Cold Grove. Started that program at Cold Grove. Coached football. That's my love, probably, for about several years, even after I become an administrator, helping Bob McCollister here at Rock Hill. And we had some good experiences coaching. And I remember Jack and all his good teams and Fairland and all those big games we had there when I was at Chesapeake. The big game was Chesapeake and Fairland. And our kids, when we was at Chesapeake, they really got fired up for that game. And Fairland always had really good athletes. We had to play super to play with them, and we had some fun experiences. And
well, I know everybody was mad at you after that last Fairland game we played. So, we had a 1st and goal at the end of the first quarter, and I'll never forget, you looked at us and you said, boys, we're not going to run the score up. You said, if you want to score, you have to run a dive right up the middle. And, of course, they had everybody right up the middle, and you made us run a daggone trap against a 5-man front or 6 or 7-man front, and you knew that wasn't going to work.
We could run the ball right straight up the middle of most everybody.
That's true.
We had a good team. Pardon?
They're running the ball good tonight, aren't they?
Rock Hill's playing on the offensive line and coming off the ball about as well as I've seen them the last couple of years. They're playing well.
You
Good
know
ball
what?
game.
It reminds me a lot of 1980s.
Yeah. They like to run off tackle a little bit and come straight at you. Fairland's got a nice team. They play all over the field. They got a good passing game, and they're a wide open offense. It's fun to watch.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you, it's a dandy ball game.
it
Yes.
is. We've enjoyed it. Tell us about your family.
I have 3 children, and I have 6 grandkids. My grandkids are in elementary school. They're all within about 6 years of one another. We like to show cattle on the weekends. I'm a farm boy. I've done that as a hobby all my life, and still do that.
I do remember somebody having us out to his house to cut tobacco,
We
that
cut-
was one of the experiences of my life I will never forget. Because I tasted and felt that stuff for about 10 days.
It was fun watching the guys work tobacco the first time they'd ever done that in their life.
And you made us wear long-sleeve shirts.
Climb up in the barn, hot and sweaty. I think everybody needs to have those kind of experiences in their life.
It was a good time. It was. It
Yes.
was a good time.
Yes.
Mix of blood, mud carrying.
It was. It
Yes.
was a good time.
Yes.
Mix of blood, mud carrying block and brick.
That's right.
Another dandy.
Well, tell us what you've been doing since you've been retired. You told me 2011. I didn't realize it'd been that long.
I've been retired for about 10, 11 years. I like to farm. And done that all my life. Me and my dad, my brothers, is to work on genetics and improve our herd and have some show calves, and we're doing that on the weekends now with my grandkids. Fun experience. And then I have a granddaughter, a good softball player. She's in junior high and blew her knee out, so she's taking a break right now and getting that straightened out. So that's my grandkids.
Well, you
Keeps
want
me
to tell us
busy.
about your dog, too?
I don't have a dog.
Oh, okay.
I just have cows.
Well, hey, Coach, listen, I appreciate you taking the time to come and talk to us, and, everything's going well. And
As I go through life, I see a lot of faces in life, and when I see those faces, there's lots of stories. And you two guys, I got good stories on you guys. I can't remember names right, and so had a lot of good experience. I know a lot of folks up in Proctorville area, and that was always good competition. And the OVC for years and years and years, a great league. We always did well.
So usually when that clock runs down, they'll give them 3 minutes to warm up. We want to apologize for some of the technical difficulties. I understand we're coming in and going out, coming in, going out. But this whole game will be uploaded. It has been taped, and it will be uploaded later on this evening, and you can see it in its entirety. We We do apologize for the technical difficulties. Wi-Fi out here in the country is anywhere.
What he said, he lost 50 pounds?
Oh, wow, did he say? You know, I didn't have a father figure, and so I looked at my coaches as father figures, and that's how I ended up getting in education and coaching.
I'll never forget him and Larry.
FK, is that incomplete?
That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Nice hit there
Cam Kitts.
by Cam Kitts. He dropped 10-18, getting to the line of scrimmage, act like he was blitzing, and the left guard stuck his arm.
No.
French. He just got one on. This time they're going to come out with a wideout, coach. He runs the screen back. That was a new 20. That was impressive.
Oh, absolutely. You take
On the drives, each of their drives has probably been double-figure plays.
I would, I was going to say you were.
Probably Squibbit again. The last 3 times he's kicked it to someone on the front line. Yeah, that's,
So
I don't know. The one time they did kick it deep, they covered it pretty well. I don't understand that. But it is what it is. Dragons come out, and they're going to go with twin receivers to the left and 2 back on Martin, and he's going to go for about 3 yards. That'll take a ball across the 50 to uplift. Dragons and a very formidable opponent. Jackson takes a snap, tosses to the left. Cam Kitts, he's outside. He's going to get the necessary yardage for first down.
good blocking there on the outside.
Right. And down 8 yards to go. Ball resting on the Rock Hill 40-yard line.
I thought Gallipolis was very impressive what we saw then.
Very good ball club. What are they, 4-0?
Yeah, I think they're ranked in their division too.
Right. There's a snap. Going to run a toss to the right to Kitts again. And he's going to be, well, he kind of gets loose, but he's going to be run out of bounds and driven back. They got to give him the forward. Oh, they're going to.
Yeah, too bad we don't have a statistician with us.
I know. We miss you, Tim Stevens. Okay. Dragons line up. 2 receivers to the left. Forget his name. But Colgrover's got the premier back in the league right now.
Oh,
Him
yes.
and Shockwave. It's going to leave the Dragons a couple minutes to get back on the scoreboard. But we got a tie game right now. 27 all. Supposed to be, Coach. That's a halfback. Cordell French, number 4. Resting on the Dragons.
Here, we in a 7. What are we in
We're
here?
in a 7-man front. And yeah,
right
he's
here.
going to go for it. He's on his own 38-yard line. Looks like it's going to be close. It's going to be close.
Again, it depends on.
Now we got one down. We got the fullback, Levi Giles. He's down again. This time looks like it's really hard for them. I think all the backs have ran hard, but he has done a fantastic job for the Redmen tonight.
Well, and I'll tell you what, in that
he
off,
hits that hole hard.
he needs to thank his lineman and that lead back for blocking for him.
Absolutely.
That's one thing. Nice blocking, fellas.
That's
Let's
right.
do it again.
You go bit because he's got those cramps, but he'll be back.
He's done a really good job tonight. He really has.
Okay, we got a first down. No, it was DeLong, excuse me. DeLong, number 21. By Cam Kitts, and that's going to be a first down for the Redmen. Ball at the Dragon 24-yard line. crucial score here. I don't know whether the Dragons will get the ball back, but once. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 21-yard line. Come out, same set again. Wing right, overload right. Same play again. The Dragons stuffed that one pretty good. It's only going to be about a gain of about 2. They'll bring up 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
2 down territory, doesn't matter.
Oh, he's going for it no matter what. It could be 4th and 10. He's going to go for it.
Oh, here comes 30 back in the game, Coach.
Yep. He's their featured back tonight, I can tell you that. Levi Giles. Adams brings the play in. And they're going to be in the same set again. Wing right, overload right. And they're going to give it to Giles this time, and he is dropped short of the 1st down. He's going to get a gain of about 2 or 3, and it looks like it's going to be about a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3 yards to go. He's been their money man tonight, Coach.
Left or right? They've worn this right side out over here. Left field or left side's the wide side of the field.
They're in the 6-2 defense. Same set. This time, they give it to the fullback, and he is not going to make it.
Got a flag.
No, that's not a flag. That is that fumble.
Was that a fumble?
That's the orange one. It's going to be Dragon football. No matter who comes up with it, it's going to be Dragon football. He's short of the 1st down. And there it is. There's the set their own 17-yard line. 4 minutes, 44. I've been calling that. There's nothing more exciting than overtime.
Oh, my.
All right, twin receiver where it was down. Or
take the penalty and that 15.
Well, they moved the ball all the way down to the 20. Oh, my. Oh, that's a 15 after the play.
Yeah, that was
Yes. Jackson.
That's our defense back, Coach. We're back in that 5-2 look.
Well, the 49
Had the ball last.
middle screen to the fullback, and he's.
Okay, it's a big play right here.
That's at least 2. Woo! That was, who is that?
I think Fat Lady's warming up. She's yodeling a little bit back here on the hill.
Yeah, maybe we can get Rodney to do a few bars for us. He's not listening. Rodney, Fat Lady singing. You want to tune in with her?
I think, Coach, we take a knee here 2 times and we call it a game.
Yeah, should.
We're
second play clock. It's 80 seconds.
Well, they're going to set it at 25 here just because the clock's off, but run one play and let it go.
Right.
Yeah, we just got to take care of the football.
Right. Let's not hand it off. Let's just take a knee. Jackson's in the shotgun.
I think that's what we might
in the victory
do.
formation. One back on each side of him, and got Bryson Hunt about 7 yards behind him. He takes a knee, and the ball's going to be down.
I'd have held that ball for a few seconds till they came back there, but
right,
because they've already chopped it in.
Yeah, did you see that Marshall game last week?
Oh, absolutely.
Did you see their quarterback when it came time to kill him? He'd take 2 or 3 steps backwards, kind of delay, and then take a knee.
You forgot. You were texting me during that ball game.
Oh, yeah. It was a great game, wasn't it?
It was a good game. Hey, great game
All
for
right,
Marshall.
same set. They're going to take a knee. It.
Wow, what a game.
What a ball game. The Dragons are going to roll out of here. Very entertaining ball game if you like offensive.
Absolutely.
61 points scored tonight, so. Really entertaining ball game. That Rock Hill team is pretty solid. They're going to win more games.
Yeah, and I will say this. I'm impressed with Rock Hill.
Me too. Well coached. Well coached. Kids play hard. Got a solid front line. The defensive secondary needs to shore up a little bit. But for the most part, very, very good ball game. They did have the lead 27-20, and the Dragons roared back and took the lead 34-20.
The ball game, and when he went out of that ball game, the momentum changed a little bit, right?
It sure
there.
did. It sure did. And the Dragons tackled and had some great stops on defense, like you say. Those two big fourth down stops were huge. And I don't want to take nothing away from Rock Hill. They're a solid ball club. You better be ready to play when you play them. The Dragons are able to overcome some injuries without some key players and brought home the victory. Okay. That's going to be it for us. Coach, you got any shout-outs or anything you want?
Thank Jerry Bell again.
Jerry Bell,
coming out, taking his night, coming out here.
Yes, we appreciate
taking
it.
care of us. And
there's nothing I'd rather do on a Friday night than do high school
and thank
football.
you, everybody, for tuning in. Oh, Coach, we forgot.
What?
Gosh, we didn't talk about the good hot dog sauce out here.
You on that? I'm just crushed. They didn't have fried chicken.
You and me both. Maybe some cheese sticks too. You know.
I'll take a pulled pork sandwich.
Oh, that sounds good.
Post game chats with their coach, and like I say, that's going to end it for us. The Dragons prevail 34-27 here at Redmen Stadium. Great ball game. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. Like I said, it is
Good night.